In a state thousands of miles from the southern border, you may be surprised to learn ICE's Baltimore field office, which covers the entire state of Maryland, has arrested more sex offenders than any other field office in the nation.
This guy was convicted of sexually assaulting his friend's 15-year-old daughter.
Despite covering the smallest region with the least amount of officers on Thursday after hours of early morning surveillance. Maryland ICE agents swarming and quickly arresting this Honduran national in Anne Arundel County, who in April pled guilty to a fourth-degree sex offense against a minor. This target adding to the record-breaking 161 sex offenders arrested so far this fiscal year, which ends at the end of this month. Putting that into perspective, nationally, ICE has arrested less than 500 known sex offenders, meaning Maryland makes up more than 30% of the arrests nationwide, according to Maryland's ICE director, Matthew Elliston.
It really comes down to every single one of these guys we arrest is one less person who's going to get victimized tonight.
He's pushed his agents to prioritize sexual predators, but adds state and local sanctuary policies are partially to blame. In Howard County, a liberty law passed in 2021 states no matter the crime committed, no inmates can be turned over to ICE.
It doesn't matter what the case is. There's no exemption for, pedophiles or rapists or murderers. It's a zero-tolerance policy for working with us.
Elliston previously pleading with County Executive Calvin Ball to make exceptions for cases like this. 25-year-old Pedro Acevedo Ibarre, an undocumented immigrant accused of breaking into a Howard County woman's home in the middle of the night, abducting her at knife point, taking her to a wooded area and raping her. He since pled guilty to first-degree rape and kidnapping.
He's currently in jail. He was convicted of this crime, but as you know, Howard County will release him when his sentence is up.
What is your message to Calvin Ball concerning this case in particular?
This is an opportunity to see past the politics, look at the public safety, and say, hey, you know what? I don't want this individual raping another one of my residents.
Instead, Ball continuing to double down, arguing the law protects constitutional rights and prevents discrimination based on immigration status.
I think we have a legislation that's working right now for Howard County.
Since June, all of Fox 45's interview requests with Howard County's council members declined. So today, we sent them questions asking, do you agree ICE detainers should not be honored under any circumstances? If not, will you introduce new legislation to change the Liberty Act? So far, District 5 Councilman David Youngman, the only to respond, saying he does not support the law, writing in part, every county adjacent to Howard is currently cooperating with the removal process, leaving us on a virtual island in our failure to protect our most vulnerable residents from violence. But Youngman still not offering any solutions for the now record-breaking issue.
I'm Mary Bubala. Thank you for watching. Here's another video for you to watch. Also take some time to subscribe to our YouTube channel.